So, let's start off with our first cruise with, of course, MSC. And here's a little taster. So for anyone that's never cruised with MSC, tell us a bit about them.
Yeah, so what we're going to see is an overview of the fleet. MSC, your particular ship will be the Armonia. This ship is 58,000 tonnes, over 13 passenger decks. So in shipping terms, she's relatively small. Armonia reflects her Italian name. This is a ship with a wonderful example of how space and harmony can be put together in perfect harmony. She is one of MSC's smaller ships, but she still oozes Italian style, Italian cuisine, Italian service. 2 outdoor swimming pools to choose from. You can work out at the gym, we just saw that there. Relax at the spa, that's one of my favourite things to do on board a cruise ship, particularly on the days at sea. That takes on a life of its own. And when the evening comes, after evening meal, you might have pasta or pizza or sit in these glorious main dining rooms. You can then go on to sample the entertainment in either the theatre, or you might want to go to the casino. There's a mini golf course, so if you want to keep your golfing skills alive whilst you're on board.
And there's lots of bars.
There are a choice of bars.
Sorry, that's terrible for saying that. And there's a nightclub, but no, for me personally, I love to spend the evening in some of the bars. Quite a lot of them have live entertainment.
They do.
And a great atmosphere. It is wonderful. And I love to be outside even late at night, because you've got, this time of year, even though it's November, December, January, when you are in the Canaries, you can have some great temperatures, of course.
Yeah, the Canary Islands have got some of the best climate in the whole world.
Yeah, so, let's show you where you go. Now, obviously, it does include your flights, and we're flying you over to Tenerife. And Jenny, you've actually selected a gorgeous 4-star hotel, and we're there for 2 extra nights, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yes, we've made this a 9-night holiday for $599, not just a 7-night cruise. So Sean's right, fly over to Tenerife. It's around just over a 4-hour flight there, and then we'll transfer you to a 4-star, great quality hotel on a bed and breakfast basis for 2 nights. You can upgrade to all-inclusive within the holiday for an extra $125. So just ask the call centre. Tenerife's great. You've been there.
Oh, I love it.
I've been there.
It's a lot more beautiful than I imagined, actually.
It's very diverse, isn't it? You've almost got every kind of geography in one place at one time. You have the beaches, you have the mountains, you have rainforest, you have volcano. Wonderful, all put together with that fabulous sunshine. Around 21 degrees you'll experience in January.
So that means you can get your tan off to a nice start in Tenerife before you embark the Armonia. And this is a 7-night cruise. And we're going to make our way over to our next island, Gran Canaria.
Yes, we have 3 additional Canary Islands for you to visit. First one is Gran Canaria. Love this island. I was there earlier this year. The port of call is La Palmas. That's where your cruise ship will dock. Great city to wander around. Lovely harbour.
I always think the Canaries as well, they're nice and safe.
Yeah.
It's quite easy there as well.
Yeah.
It's just a really nice time, isn't it?
Oh, they're real tourist destinations, aren't they? Yeah, brilliant.
And great temperatures. I've just realised I'm just a bit sad that the summer's come to an end.
I know, and it's such a sharp shock. I felt freezing for the last 2 days.
I had my cardi back out. Anyway, that's Gran Canaria. Then, now, the next island's one I've not been to.
Well, Tenerife's little sister, because La Gomera, San Sebastian will be your port of call. Tourism has forgot this island. 15 miles across, so she's a baby, but the mountain ranges reach 5,000 feet, so she's a very mountainous island. We've got to remember that, in fact, the whole of the Canary Islands are tips of submerged volcanoes. The main attraction here is the wildlife.
And then a day at sea, so again, just enjoy that gorgeous ship. Work on your tan perhaps, and then we're making our way over to Madeira, and we're actually overnighting, aren't we?
Yeah, now this is unique. I've never seen an overnight in Madeira, and what a great place to spend 2 days and an overnight. We're seeing there the beaches. Some liken the geography to Hawaii. in its splendour. So make sure you're up on deck as the ship sails into Funchal, because it really is quite spectacular. Loads to do, just a short walking distance from the cruise ship. The cable car, which takes you right up to the top of the gardens, and then you can take one of these crazy wicker basket rides down the cobbled slopes. It's hair-raising.
Yeah, I think Keith told me about that. I wasn't sure.
It's really crazy. Nowhere else in the world, I think, you can do this, and it's a crazy, crazy thing to do, but very unique to Madeira.
And then La Palma.
Yes, yeah, 5th largest island now, so we're back up in size. La Palma, Santa Cruz is your port of call, famous for the wooden balconies, the cobbled streets and the ancient buildings.
And then back to Tenerife. All of your transfers are included, so you're transferred back, of course, from the port to the airport and flown to the UK. Just important as well, we always point out when there's a really good price for single ladies and gents. It's good on this one, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yes. £799 for sole occupancy.
Wow. So, and a cruise, if you are by yourself, a cruise holiday, I think, is ideal. Again, safe, friendly.
Yeah, very social environment as well. Look out for, very soon after you get on board, they'll have a welcome meeting, especially to get solo travellers together.
In fact, some of them even have single nights, don't they?
They do, yeah. Welcome drinks and regular social occasions, yeah.
And let's just remind you of some of the great facilities that are on board this beautiful ship. So that just gives you a little taste of that. You know, again, you've got a choice of restaurants, bars, great entertainment. And the price live this Tuesday evening is just $599, and so the single price is just $799 as well, and that also includes your 2 free nights in Tenerife. Now, I love taking excursions on a cruise holiday, but they can be a bit pricey sometimes if you book them on the ship. Well, you've actually addressed this, haven't you?
Definitely do this. I had an email only this week from a lady that she said they were really well organised, cracking value for money, and I just said, well done for planning ahead, because once you've got your cruise booked and you're leading up to departure, have a look on the website /excursions, because what we offer here are a fraction of the price that you will pay on board, just as well organised, often the same companies that the cruise lines use.
So, yeah, do have a look at those and say on the website /excursions. And if you do want to look at any other cruises with MSC, then again on the Planet Cruise website, if you just type in the address, then /MSC, then you'll see all of the cruises. There's Jenny on the right-hand side, and then you can just look at all of the other options available as well with MSC.